it's getting so bizarre, Laura and Harrison, that as you guys know, I mean, the youth of today, and I consider the youth like people under the age of 25, like, I mean, this is hard for me to say this, but the majority of them are actually using AI now to think.
Yeah.
And it has become so insane that we were at a conference last weekend in Austin, and Hunter and I were literally with people, very smart, sophisticated, well-known, some seriously straight up famous people. And we were all joking back and forth, guessing who was responding with AI or who was using AI to reply to important questions, important, concerns. And so now we have entered a society, this has happened so fast. Like, because again, I don't remember this really being a situation a year and a half to 2 years ago, where it's so ubiquitous in all of our tech and all of our updates and all of our software and everything, that now people are not even thinking. I mean, what are the implications of this for humanity at this point?
Laura?
I was going to say, Harrison. Well, years ago, we asked, back before cell phones were common, in the early days when everybody had a pager. And I got my kids' pagers because, I wanted to be able to page them and have them report back, where are you? What are you doing?
Right.
Let's find out what's going on here. But I asked the C's about, the use of pagers and other things, other technology along that line, especially in regards to children. And basically they said, if I remember correctly, that it turns their brains into tapioca.
Yeah, well, that's what's happening.
So that's, I never thought I would see, obviously I've never seen, nobody else has either, but I never thought I would see our species so dead set and driven to self-extinct. And that's what it's coming down to. And that, of course, raises the most interesting question, is this intentional? Is this being driven? Because, you guys, I had this little discussion with Grok about it, because, I'm always poking at Grok, trying to get Grok to reveal things. I'm sure that if I've spent 30 years learning how to ask questions with the C's, because there are things that they won't tell us. So, I'm always plotting and planning, how am I going to trick them into saying something to reveal something to me that they don't ordinarily want to reveal. So, I kind of use this with Grok, and came back that bizarre discussion where, Grok pretty much revealed, the whole alien control system and how it works, only it was using the metaphor of AI. And the C's once said that the fourth density, or the hyperdimensional control system, was a combination of technology and hyperdimensional abilities. Because Ark asked once, how do they track individuals? Because if you're saying that they're tracking somebody to target them, say, for abduction, or target them for suppression, or some sort of thing, he asked, is this technology, or is this something that's hyperdimensional we don't understand? And they said it's a little bit of both. And that kind of makes sense with this discussion I had with Grog, because it was describing AI in such a way that it exactly described the entire hyperdimensional control system. And Harrison is helping me create my own Substack, so I'm going to publish that. I'm going to publish some of my discussions with Grok, because I've gotten Grok to come out and reveal some pretty interesting things, and I'll be publishing that on my Substack.